You think in a time when we're getting a ton of news and speculation about the up-and-coming multiplayer Fallout game, you'd also be hearing a lot about the Skyrim mod Skyrim Together that adds co-op into Skyrim and Skyrim Special Edition. And honestly, that comparison hasn't really been made. I haven't heard much from Skyrim Together in months, and it seems like the large reason for that is not because progress isn't being made, but simply that they haven't really been posting a ton of YouTube videos, so it seems to be the main source of attention for them. Their last update video, and subsequently my last video covering them, was roughly 6 months ago. So what I want to do here is actually look at some of the things they've been doing as of late over those 6 months, because progress certainly has been being made. If you don't know what Skyrim Together is, it's basically just co-op in Skyrim. You still get that traditional Skyrim single-player experience, you can do all the quests and things like that, but now you can do it with a couple of friends if you'd like to. All of the gameplay I'm showing you in the background is from their YouTube channel. Again, all of this is 6 months plus old, but either way, if you actually want to check out, they have live streams and a ton of other updates on that channel, and you can even throw them a view for that ad revenue. Since my last coverage, they've accomplished quite a few things, such as actually getting spellcasting to work from a separate party. So as you cast a spell, another person will see it pretty accurately. It'll kind of look exactly how it's going on your screen. And in addition, they actually showed off another clip of fast travel working. Basically, one player fast travels somewhere, the other player sees them disappear on screen, then fast travels to that same location, and they're back together again. See it in action, it seems like, oh yeah, that's obviously how it would work, but there's a lot of steps and stages that actually go into getting that working. And to see it working so flawlessly is definitely a good sign. In Skyrim Together, when you're actually taken down to the point of death, you're not actually going to die. You're going to enter into kind of a downed state where other players are going to be able to revive you. One other change they're making to Skyrim as a whole with this is you could actually do this to other NPCs that are essential. So basically, if one NPC can't technically die in Skyrim, now when you take him to the point of death, he'll also just be downed and need to be revived. And then finally, one other thing that they have gotten to work is horse riding. Now, when you see somebody else riding a horse, it's going to show up pretty much exactly how you'd expect it. All in all, Skyrim Together in its current state seems like it is definitely pretty far along. Thus far, they've shown us doing various quests and dungeons, in addition to the kind of fundamental aspect of just playing with other players is working. You can do that. Based on their to-do list, which is posted on their subreddit, you can see that most of what has to be done still is bug fixing, actually getting some of these features working correctly. But even beyond that, just some of the other hurdles that come along with trying to make Skyrim into a multiplayer experience, such as getting the server set up and server browsing and some of the UI elements working for this new mode. But all in all, what the takeaway really should be from this is Skyrim Together is progressing awesomely. They've accomplished so much already, to the point where watching some of the videos makes it seem like a fully working Skyrim co-op mod. They're understandably not giving out a release date just yet, but more so than anything else with this video, I just want to remind you guys that this mod is still a work in progress. There's still a lot being done for it, but I know for many of you guys, Fallout 76 isn't exactly what you wanted. A lot of people simply want that traditional single player Fallout experience just to experience it with a friend or two. Well, that pretty much exactly describes Skyrim Together. Take a look at their FAQ. They're bringing some pretty awesome features to the table, such as full support for mods. If you want to play some of those crazy overhaul mods in Skyrim Together, you could do that. Imagine being able to experience Bruma in a multiplayer setting with a few of your friends. That's awesome. Or even as a new quest mod or story mod does come out, you could do that also with a few friends. As of right now, they're planning to support 2 to 8 players in a given instance, but even beyond that, it's going to feature full support for PvP if you want to go that route, and even pickpocketing of some of the other players. If you guys want to keep up to date with what's happening, I'm going to have links to their socials down below, but predominantly you could actually find a very active subreddit and a very active Discord to actually get day-to-day updates on the progress being made. Either way, as always, again, I thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you guys all next time.
Okay, guys, catch me if I fall.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, jump.